everyone. I just want to jump in very quickly and make a video. I'd been out of the country for a minute, almost a month. I've been gone, and I was out of the country, and I don't really watch TV, and I don't really watch the news, but the election was happening, and so everybody was watching the election. Like, apparently even people out of the country, outside of America was watching. I would click on the TV, but I would click it back off again. But every time I click on the TV, that was like the only thing to almost watch, it seemed like. And long story short, fast forward to today. Today is, I think, the 14th. I get online because, of course, I wasn't watching it as much as I probably should have in this case, I guess. That I'm seeing that it went viral, something about Pornhub, that the clip of Pornhub just popping up on their screen. And I just felt the need to make a video about this whole situation. First of all, I want everybody to know that was not by coincidence. That was definitely planned. Like I said, out of the country, everybody is even watching the election, okay, of America, okay? So they know that this is very well watched. This is something that a lot of people have their eye on right now, the election that's going on in America. So, of course, the enemy is never sleeping, never on a break, always working. You know what I'm saying? Always busy, okay? Trying to keep people from focusing on God, from focusing on what's most important, and focusing on Him and anything that has to do with Him. You know what I'm saying? And so, long story short, I just want to throw this out there. Back when I used to be heavy into smoking weed, heavy into drinking and things like that, could not live without it almost. I remember I would watch TV, and whenever I would watch TV, if I saw anybody smoking, it would automatically make me think that smoking a cigarette made me want to smoke weed. If I saw somebody on TV smoking a cigarette, it made me want to smoke weed, okay? If I saw somebody on TV drinking alcohol, it made me want to drink not the alcohol that they were drinking, but my favorite alcohol. It just made me want to go to the store and drink and buy up my alcohol. You know what I'm saying? That I like to drink, So with that being said, I'm trying to help you guys realize that these kinds of things that happened was not by accident. It was on purpose. You know what I'm saying? The enemy wants you guys to think sexual things. The enemy wants you guys to go commit some kind of sin. You know what I'm saying? The enemy doesn't want your mind to be so pure and just worried about who the next president of America is going to be. No, the enemy wants, and Pornhub is easily accessed from all around the world. Okay, so of course they're going to put something like that on there. You know what I'm saying? And then try to just make it like, like it's not a big deal. Just brush it off very quickly. There's just no reason why something like that should happen. Nothing like that could have happened unless it was on purpose. Okay? And I hope that everybody realize that. I hope that you guys really understand that. Things like that don't just happen by accident, okay? The enemy is working 24/7, 7 days a week, every minute, every hour, to try to deter you from the truth, to try to deter you from God, to try to throw you off your focus, okay? And even if it is people who don't even really care about God, at that moment, they probably weren't thinking about sexual sin. They probably wasn't. But now, you know how many people seen that and went to go masturbate? Okay, you know how many people seen that? Went to go commit some kind of sin sexually with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't commit sexual sin with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just because they seen something sexual. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, when I was addicted to drinking and I was addicted to smoking weed, I'm sure that, it was the same for people who was addicted to having sex. Seeing sex, you know what I'm saying, made you want, or anything sexual made you want to have sex. So with that being said, I pray that everybody is going to be headstrong in these days. I pray that everybody right now is headstrong. I need you guys to literally just do this. Just do this, and there ain't no way that you can't be victorious. Just my tips. You know what I'm saying? I need you guys to make sure that you are reading the word. I need you to make sure that you are reading the word daily. I need you to make sure that you guys at least once a month are fasting for God. And I'm not talking about where you just fast from your phone. No, I'm talking about like fasting from food. Fast. Show God that, food is not so important to you. You're willing to give up food for him. You know what I'm saying? I need you guys to make sure that you're praying. I mean praying, okay? Daily, okay? Daily. Because the way that the enemy is, he's not giving anybody any breaks. He's not taking time out, you know what I'm saying, to sit back. He's constantly up while we're sleeping, figuring out ways to devour us, to figuring out ways to kill and steal and destroy us, okay? So us as God's people, we need to make sure that we're like really firm in God, okay? Really firm. And I know that for a fact, I know for a fact the only way that we're going to be strong is if you do these things. Stay in your word. Stay fasting every month. Fast every month. Whether you even do the fast where you just fast for a couple of hours in a day, break the fast, then do it again tomorrow. You got to do it. You got to do it. 3 days doing that is something. You know what I'm saying? You have to do it. And making sure that you're praying. Okay? I mean, we got Muslims out here praying 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? To a God a false God. So we need to be, as God's people, praying. Okay? Often. I'm not saying you got to pray 5 times a day, but just as much as you willing to put food in your mouth, if you willing to eat 3 meals a day, make sure 2 meals a day, pray to God 2 times a day. Pray to God 3 times a day. Make God just as much as you need to eat. Make God just as much as you need to pray. Make it like that. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, guys, because the enemy is not taking no breaks. Okay? I just felt the need to come on here and say that, and I don't want to ramble because I get to points where I ramble. I did want to ask you guys as well, if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about, because I do have times where I just want to talk. Sometimes things come up and people ask me questions and I wish that I would have made a video about it, or it's like questions that people need to know. And if you want to hear me talk about it, give my opinion on it or anything like that, I would love to do that. If you guys can just engage with me in the comments and give me topics that you guys would love to hear about, then that would be awesome. I don't really have much like off the head, because I'm the type of person who stays to myself, and only time I have topics that I can like pull from the Spirit of God, you know what I'm saying, and sometimes when I read them in the comments, or if in my day-to-day life I bump into somebody that has a question, or somebody from my past who knows that I love God, and they ask me certain questions that make me think hard, that makes me have to really, really deep down seek out God's Spirit to answer them. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit to really answer these kind of hard questions. And so if you guys have anything that you want to hear me talk about, you have any questions that you guys just, you just wonder, you know what I'm saying? And you wonder if you can get an answer from me, you know what I'm saying? Drop it down in the comments. I'm so happy to see all the engagement that has been happening in the comments, with everybody talking to me and asking me questions so far. But if there's anything that you would like to see in a video, I would like for you guys to drop that down in the comments. And if you guys would like to be my Facebook friend as well, I would love to do that as well. I want to also let you know, my Facebook page is also for the adult and the mature, you know what I'm saying? So if you feel that you can't handle what you feel like you might be easily appalled or something like that about something that I might say or something that I might post on my Facebook, I don't think that is a good idea for you to add me, or it is a good idea for us to be friends. But if that's something that you guys want, I also, I'm thinking about dropping that in my description, so that way we can be friends on Facebook. And I don't know, you guys can see a little bit more of me, so that way we can get to know each other, because I've started to see, like, from the engagement on my comments, that some of us are alike, you know what I'm saying? Some of us are dealing with the same kind of things, and so, like, let's be friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what I'm posting, let me see what you're posting, like, let's just be friends, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, my Facebook is not for the weak. minded. I post biblical stuff, and I also post funny stuff. I love to laugh. In the world full of chaos, I like to laugh as well. So it's not for the weak. If you're expecting for me to be just a certain kind of way, you're not gonna find that on my Facebook. I am me on my Facebook, just like I'm me here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very much me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you'll see on my Facebook. So if you're down to see me for who I am, you know what I'm saying, then let's be friends. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody, please make sure you fasting and you praying and you reading the word, because on my trip, I was able to speak to people who are close to God, and it was so awesome. And I was prophesied over. God spoke to me to tell me how I was and who I am, and it's so awesome because, here in America, I didn't find that. And in fact, I don't really find people like that in America, like what I found when I was out of America. And if you're wondering where I went to Africa. And going to Africa, I found some people who are really close to God. And it just made me see things very differently. And I'm just seeing that, one thing that God told me to do even more than I do, is make sure, if I want to advance in my gift that he gave me, the gift of prophecy, is to read the word more. That's what God told me. And so, I want all of us to be able to be helping the world, okay? And so a lot of us need to read the word even more. The word is powerful, okay? The word is very, 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 very powerful. Okay, I already pray a lot, I already fast a lot, but sometimes I slacked on reading my word, you know what I'm saying? And so God put me to the point where he wants me to read it daily. And so now I don't want to go a day without, because I was praying to him before I went on my trip, for the longest, on how to mature in this gift of prophecy that he's given me. And he told me through the prophet, that the Lord, he let me know that the Lord said to him, if you want to mature, you need to read the word. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even tell him that. He just knew that upon all the other things that he prophesied over my life. It was just so awesome. And I know now this, and I don't want to hold it to myself. I want everybody to be able, everybody that's watching me right now, to be able to help somebody. Whether you make your own YouTube channel because you advanced, whether God pushes you to do that because you advanced, and so now it's time for you to speak to other people. Whether you speak words of wisdom to people in my comments or anybody else's comments, that's what people need. So you're not going to be able to do the real work of God, you know what I'm saying, if you're really trying to do work and not just be a follower, but like do work for him as well, unless you're deep in your word along with praying and fasting, you know what I'm saying? So if I just want us to all be mature in him as we can possibly be. Let's get to the next level in our gifts. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the next level in the gift of whatever gift that he gave us. You know what I'm saying? Every gift, let us get to the next level. And he gave me the 3 steps: reading the word, fasting, and praying, okay, often, daily, more than once a day, you know what I'm saying, if possible, okay, but you need to be praying often, so I want to gift that to you guys as well. Yeah, I'm rambling, I know I do that. So like I said, you guys, if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about on this channel, hard questions, anything that, I don't care if you're a believer or unbeliever, if there's a topic that you want me to talk about, I want to talk about it. I want to give you guys what you want to see, because honestly, you guys are my viewers, and so not exactly what you guys want to see, because some of you don't even want to hear me talk about Jesus. So I don't want necessarily to give you guys all of what you want to see, but if it's got to do with helping you or helping many others, please drop those kinds of questions down there for me, because like I said, people ask me these things and I'm like, dang, I wish I would have made a video about it, or I would in the comments or in my day-to-day life, and it doesn't always happen that way because I'm always to myself. So if you guys give me it, then I can make a video about it. But yeah, I'm rambling, but I hope that this video helped somebody. Just be careful, guys. Be careful and know, like, the enemy is coming tough. And when, I don't know if anybody watched it, that video, and I'm also posting it here, but if you watched that video and you at that time and you saw it and it made you think about sex or something like that, watching the news and you seen that clip, I hope that you came out on top. I really hope that you came out on top. I hope that it didn't push you to do something against God. You know what I'm saying? I really hope it didn't. But long story short, guys, have a good day. Have a blessed day. Have an awesome day. And stay close to the Most High God.